よう。俺だ、ホームズだ。今回やってくのはアビー屋敷の事件という話だ。これまでの長ったらしい事件とは違って、割と短い話だよ。あとなんか録画時の調子が悪かったのか、ちょっとノイズが混じってるよ。まあそんな些細なこと気にしねえで見てけっつうことを言いたいわけよ。それじゃあやっていこう。
The game is afoot.
Not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
どうやらレストレード警部から事件に関する手紙が来ているらしい。たまには自分で解決しろっつーの。ドラドラ。その手紙とやらを読んでみるか。
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
緊急の用事ってことかな。適当な字で書きやがって。
A wax seal with the monogram EB.
この時代は電話とかないんだろうね。連絡は全部手紙でやるのか。不便だな。
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
警部の手紙。ケント・シューマーシャム、アビー屋敷。午前3時半。親愛なるホームズさん。極めて異常な事件になりかねない捜査に、至急ご協力いただけますと大変嬉しく思います。貴婦人を解放した以外は、事件現場はそのままの状態にしてあります。ユースタス卿を現場に置いたままにはできませんので、どうぞ、一刻も早くお越しください。レストレード警部。次のページにちょろっと書くのやめろっつーの。
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
よし。早速行こう。手紙から察するに事件は真夜中に起こっており、警察が到着した時、現場には女性が拘束されていた。あとユースタス卿とやらがぶち殺されてる。ひでえことしやがるな。まあ多分、このユースタス卿とやらは死んで当然のクソ野郎だろう。多分な。
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right. I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
この野郎、人んちのテーブルに腰掛けてやがる。クソイカだな。というわけでアビー屋敷にやってきたよ。どうやら椅子に縛られてた女性が意識を取り戻し、この辺では有名な3人組の盗賊、ルイシャム盗賊団に襲われたと言ってるみたいだ。犯人がわかってるなら探偵の出番はないな。
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
この屋敷はブラッケンストール一族の所有物みたいだね。かなり立派な屋敷だ。裕福そうな家だし、こら盗賊も入りたくもなるわ。
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
この部屋には、歴代のブラッケンストール一族の肖像画が飾ってあるね。随分前から裕福な家庭だったってことですな。
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
一応肖像画は全部見ておこう。どうせ意味ないだろうけど。
Sir Warthen Brackenstall. Lord George Brackenstall.
それじゃ、殺されたユースタス・ブラッケンストールの奥さんに会いに行こう。
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
おお、このゲームにしては珍しく美しい人が出てきたぞ。早速見た目チェックだ。別ゲーするんじゃない。この人顔面殴られてるね。盗賊に殴られたのかな。いやもしかしたら、殺された夫とは仲が良くなかったって言ってたし、夫からの DV かもしれんな。てめえは黙ってろ。なんでやねん。これはなんだ？オーストラリア製のブローチをつけてる。こいつ、イギリス人じゃねえな。おや？なんだこれは。古い傷跡だ。昨日の事件でできた傷じゃないなこれは。もしかしたら本当に DV があったのかもしれんな。なんだかこの奥さんと、使用人のテレサライトとかいうやつ、急にうさんくさくなってきたぞ。昨日の夜一体何が起こったのか、気になって仕方ないぜ。こりゃあ続きも見るしかねえよな。といったところで今回はこれで終わりです。バイバイ。
Can you describe to me the events?